What is it you basically do? Zero waste vegan.
I've always been kind of a recycling nerd, and I got that from my parents, who eat meat and raised me to be your average American girl, but they're very, oh, we recycle, and you can recycle this, and not everything has to go in trash. More so, and realized how much use we have with certain things, and when I went vegan, I felt very good about being on a healthy lifestyle or a good lifestyle with not just food, but everything.
Why is it important to avoid waste at all? Why should we avoid plastic?
So plastic never degrades, because in a landfill, if there's no oxygen to get in, then it'll never degrade. There was terrible if you wouldn't dig a hole in your backyard and put your waste there, then why would you put it in a landfill? Because it will always be there. I thought, okay, I can cut out from composting and recycling and having a rain barrel, I can get rid of these things in my life. And then I found, just on the first try, I could go 7 weeks without taking out my garbage. And it didn't smell something, but it smelled fine.
What would you tell the people who say like, wow, I want to do it, but it's really complicated?
So start with one area, and there are different rooms you can focus on. So you can focus on grocery shopping and using your glass containers over again for food storage. Or not using a microwave. You can cut down on using a microwave, reheating your food in the oven in a glass jar so the plastic isn't melting into your food in the microwave. Cooking from scratch, baking from scratch. Or you could start with your wardrobe, with your bedroom. And I don't need to buy new clothes all the time, or I can fix things and make them good again. Or you can go to the bathroom and say, okay, I'm going to use bamboo toothbrushes or recycled plastic toothbrushes. Or make my own toothpaste, or think about buying shampoo from a 100% recycled plastic bottle.
You don't have to save the world in one day, so pick one thing, start with it, and then go from there.
Yes,
right?
yes.
I like the idea what you just said, like pick a room. So this makes it really specific as well.
Right.
Why actually do you do it? What is your motivation?
My motivation is to be a great citizen for the earth. And it's just new habit.
To dig a little bit further here, you said like, okay, you want to be a, what did you say, a good earth citizen?
Good earth citizen, yes.
Citizen, yes. So what is, just suppose like this, you live your life in that way and really something starts to happen. What is your vision? Why did you actually decide to get out with it? Like,
I don't want to give up and say it's too late, one person can't make a difference, because one person always does make a difference, and you spread your ideology, the concepts and ideas onto others, and it affects them in hopefully a positive way. I wanted to make this world as good as possible.
I mean, fast is great at the moment, because I think at some points we don't have the time anymore. So it's really good to change it now.
Yeah, we're out of time. That's one of the reasons I like that I'm fast, is people say, oh, we have to sit, we have to plan, we have to think about it. No, we need action now. We need to do it now. People are throwing away plastic now. People are slaughtering animals in factory farms now. People are ruining their health now. So we need to take action now. We can't sit and think about it. We only have this one life, so we need to step up.
Exactly. Yeah. It reminds me of a story. I asked my parents actually, when did you discover the first piece of plastic in your life? And they said this was something like 1950. And there was a butter, and within that butter was a little figure, like an animal or something every time. And this was the first time they discovered plastic. And it was just like the 50s, you know. It's really, like you say, it's not a long time ago. And now it's like everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of advantage plastic brought us, and it has its use where it has its use.
Yeah.
You just have to figure out, like, cut it out where it doesn't have a use. Like,
right.
It's just short-lived, right?
Diet.
So, just want to ask the connection between, what do you think is the connection between zero-waste lifestyle and
veganism.
Lifestyle?
I knew it was really bad for the environment, and it's so wasteful as far as land usage and what we use for agriculture. What was it? Between around 25% of all water in the world, all the fresh water, drinking water, goes towards animal agriculture. And so when you think one cheeseburger is 660 gallons of water, and which is the equivalent of not showering for 2 months. Not showering at all for 2 months. People think, oh, that's a lot of water. It hurts to hear the truth, but once you know, you can't unknow. So.
What would be really interesting, I think really valuable for our audience, is to look at two specific things we use every day and the things we have to use. maybe if you could give some suggestions how to replace them. For example, first thing like shampoo.
Yes.
Yeah, things like shampoo, washing powder, dishwashing liquid.
Yeah. So I decided to do things rather than get rid of everything I already have. I want to use up what I have. I don't want to be wasteful and throw other containers away. So as I run out of something, I replace it. So the first thing I replaced was bathroom cleaner. And that was actually really fun to make. And I found that bathroom cleaner, laundry detergent, fabric softener, all these types of things, they were a lot of the same ingredients, and so I didn't feel wasteful going and buying all these things for the bathroom cleaner because I knew I would use it later.
Actually, really valuable information what you just said. It's easy to make and it's cheap. Is there any message you want to say?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Just think positively and don't ever think, oh, that's too hard, I can't do it, one person doesn't make a difference. Yes, you can.
Where can people find the information or find more out about you?
About me, my Facebook page is under the title for Zero Waste Vegan Girl.
Zero Waste Vegan Girl.
Yes.
All right, no worries.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you for having me. This has been great. Fantastic.
All right.